Now, one fun way to bet football are the season win totals. As you know, it's a way to be engaged every single Sunday. And Jack, you've identified two that you really like.
I have, yeah. You know, we're not going to put a lot of money on these. We don't want to tie up our bankroll in season-long win totals.
Plus, the wives will kill us.
Right? I mean, now we're watching only 5 games we have money on. We're watching our season win totals as well. So,
right.
But what we want to do is we want to try to find information from the previous year that we feel like is going to adjust based on just the randomness of football combined with the parity of the league. So if you have a team that did really good in the turnover ratio, which is where I start, or really bad, you can expect them to regress back more to the middle from year to year.
Makes sense.
Dallas is one of those teams, number 1 in the league in turnover differential, plus 14. They had a ton of interceptions they took away.
Oh, I know. I had them on my fantasy team. They crushed for me last year.
Yeah, so that picks up a lineup that maybe has some inferior players in other positions.
Like mine did.
So we're going to try to take advantage of that and how well they did last year and have them be more like the middle of the pack, which is where teams will go in this. So we're going to play under the 10.5 with Dallas. They also had some regression at offensive line. They have receiver issues. Their defense was not a real stingy takeaway defense from an overall down standpoint. They just were very fortunate in some interception situations.
Lucky bounces here and there.
Right, and those 50-50 fumble balls where there's 22 guys going after the ball. They did a really good job of that. Expect that to come down. You can't control in-game injuries, can't control in-game turnovers. So as that decreases, so will their wins go under the 10.5 with Dallas.
All right, makes sense. Your second one hurts my heart because you're going after my team, Kansas City here. We're
going to hurt your heart, hopefully help your bankroll, though.
Okay,
right?
Well, that helps.
And there's not a doom and gloom for Kansas City. I just think there's going to be an adjustment. Tyreek Hill is such a big part of what they did for the previous years. Consider this. Patrick Mahomes has 179 touchdowns in his career for Kansas City. 146 of those, Tyreek Hill was on the field. This dude is a playmaker, and he creates chaos with his speed. So even if he's not catching touchdown passes, he's getting opportunities for other people.
Opens the field up.
Going to be a little bit of an adjustment there for Kansas City fans. So I would take under the 11 with them. And another big problem with that is they are the first team in the history of the league that starts their season with 8 straight games against winning teams, and 7 of them made the playoffs. This team doesn't have a cupcake till after Halloween.
Right.
I'm going to be wearing some stupid costume by the time they get to where they're playing a cupcake. So I'm going to go under based on those things, under the 11, but I think they're going to have a good chance to do some damage in the playoffs. So not all is lost.
We want to see that Halloween costume, by the way.
Cash in on the best picks with Beat the Odds.
Coming at you from Las Vegas.
Hear from the experts as we break down the history and the storylines of the biggest games.
Catch Beat the Odds right here.
Beat the Odds, sponsored by Superbook Westgate, Las Vegas.